And new at 4 o'clock, chaos caused by a global internet and software outage. Airlines grounded, hospitals on alert, and major impacts for government and businesses. And the source of the problem right here in Texas.
Austin-based cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says it pushed out a software update that had a bug, which took down those systems for hours.
The system was sent an update, and that update had a software bug in it and caused an issue with the Microsoft operating system.
CrowdStrike CEO George Kurtz explaining the issue this morning live on Network News. The fallout still being felt more than 12 hours later. And just minutes ago, he released this new statement promising full transparency as they dig into how this happened.
All right, now take a look at the time-lapse footage collected by Flight Radar 24. It shows you the dwindling flights all across the U.S. This is from midnight until 9 this morning. It's like poof. Disappearing act. Over 30,000 flights were delayed, more than 3,000 canceled across the country, according to the tracking site FlightWare. Our Stephen Goen has been on the story at Bush Airport, where we've seen major problems today. Stephen?
Yeah, Len, right here behind me, you can see one of these long lines that's still snaking around Terminal A here in the airport right now because of that software outage. All day long, airlines have been saying they are working to restore their systems, but seems to be taking some time. Meanwhile, the impacts of that outage have been felt all across Harris County and the country today. At Bush Airport this afternoon, the delays continued hours after that global IT outage was first reported. Some passengers had to wait in long lines to rebook their flights.
A mess. It was chaos. It was a lot of people. Everybody was laying down. The lines was way back there. As of this afternoon, at least 129 flights were canceled, with another 565 delayed, according to FlightAware. At the Port of Houston, that Windows outage temporarily closed 2 terminals today. Texas DPS driver's license offices were completely shut down with technical issues across the state. At locations in Houston, we spoke to customers left in the lurch.
We got to make another appointment. So we'll see you next week.
The outages extending to hospitals at Harris Health System locations. Officials canceled elective procedures and outpatient clinic appointments at 6 this morning. Hospital visitation was also suspended at Ben Taub and LBJ. But as of this afternoon, all health centers had reopened for clinic appointments. Still, patients were told to expect delays. At Memorial Hermann, the outage caused computers to go down for at least 2 hours overnight, but patient care was not affected today, while other Houston hospitals said they hadn't experienced major problems. Now, we know that the Harris County Clerk's Office, Tax Office, and Harris Center for Mental Health, were also impacted. We know that the University of Houston, they told us they experienced issues as well, but they were minor. Meanwhile, in College Station, Texas A&M canceled all classes. Now, on another note, we know that the problems at Hobby Airport were not as severe as they were here. That is because Southwest managed to avoid a lot of the problems that several other airlines saw throughout the day. Back to you.
All right, what a mess. Thank you so much, Stephen.